Let's make a budget and a debt payoff plan for a couple from Alaska who are both registered nurses and are working on paying off $185,000 of debt. They bring home $9,200 monthly, and after their expenses are subtracted, they should still have over $4,000 left over, so let's break down how they spend their money. They've already paid off $77,000 in credit cards, medical debt, and student loans in the last year by living with their family to cut down on housing costs, and other needs in their budget include insurance, groceries, gas, and preschool. On the one side, they spend $250 a month at the gym, $120 on subscription, $250 on shopping, and $300 eating out. For their debt, they still have 2 car loans, some student loans, and 1 credit card to pay off, with the minimum payments totaling $2,000 a month. They said they're living paycheck to paycheck, so what they need to do is go into the spending log and start keeping track of everything that they're spending money on. I know that this sounds a little tedious at first, but it's really so important because if you don't know where your money is going, you really can't change your habits or behavior. So I think this is a really important step for them, especially with $4,000 going out of their budget every month when they don't know where that money is going. They're trying to decide between continuing to pay down debt or to prioritize saving for a down payment on a home, but they feel held back by the minimum debt payments from affording the kind of house that they would want to have. So that's why I would recommend paying down some more of this debt first before prioritizing the house. Especially if they aren't absolutely miserable living with family, you could really make the most out of that situation and get into a much more stable spot financially by prioritizing this debt payoff. They have about $108,000 of debt left between their 2 car loans, credit card, and student loans. So here's the order I would pay them off in, definitely prioritizing that high interest credit card debt first, and then chipping away at the balances from smallest to largest. So this is just the debt snowball method. If they just make the minimum payments, it would take almost 6 years to have everything paid off. An extra $500 a month would have everything paid off in 5 years. $1,000 a month would shorten that time to 3.5 years, and an extra $2,000 a month would have everything paid off in 2.5 years. But everything except the student loans would be taken care of in a year and a half. And even just having those 3 debts cleared would free up an extra $1,500 a month in their monthly budget, hopefully get them approved for the type of house they would want, and then they can slowly work on those student loans over the next few years as well.